Well, whoop-de-doo, whoop-de-doo. I'm feeling great. How about you? The Hairy Scary Hangout will begin shortly. Welcome to the Hairy Scary Countdown with me, Cliff. You got about 15 minutes until showtime, so grab your drinks and snacks, settle in, and enjoy the pre-show. Yeah!
Up in the sky! Look! It's a bird! It's a plane! It's Superman! Faster than a streak of lightning! More powerful than the pounding surf! Mightier than a roaring hurricane! This amazing stranger from the planet Krypton, the Man of Steel, Superman! Possessing remarkable physical strength, Superman fights a never-ending battle for truth and justice, disguised as a mild-mannered newspaper reporter, Clark Kent.
Dr. Jordan! Dr. Jordan!
You deny poisoning Dr. Jordan, yet you admit these fingerprints are yours.
Yes, but you don't...
That's all.
Cat speaking.
Hello, Daily Planet. This is Dr. Wilson of the Egyptian Museum. I've just uncovered something that may free Miss Hogan.
Yes, doctor. I've been feeling much better lately, but I'll be right over. I'll see you later, Lois. Doctor's orders.
Doctor, my eye.
Dr. Jordan was the world's foremost student of hieroglyphics. Most of our priceless specimens were brought back by him, even the mummy of King Tush. Among his possessions, I uncovered this ancient Egyptian tablet and find it to be a secret curse of the tomb of King Tush. He who disturbs the eternal sleep of King Tush shall perish. This tablet may well be Miss Hogan's passport to freedom. Come with me, please. Over 3,000 years ago, the valley of the Upper Nile was ruled by an old and powerful king. He had been warring with the Lower Nile for many years, and just before the old king died, he called his son to him, a young boy of 12. He commanded his giant guards to swear an oath of eternal allegiance to the boy prince, to guard him constantly in this world and the next. Shortly after, the old king died. The youth of 12 now ruled a kingdom of 10 million people. But the boy was not fashioned for such responsibility, and being of a sickly nature, soon became ill himself. Never was a person attended more faithfully than this youth, yet he withered away and soon died. True to their oath of allegiance, each of the royal guards drank poison, so that they might continue to protect the spirit of their young king in the Valley of the Dead. Here in these catacombs, Dr. Jordan has reconstructed the burial vault exactly as he first discovered it in one of the pyramids. Working for years in absolute and frenzied secrecy, he finally duplicated an ancient mystic formula, which he called the fluid of life. Just before he was found dead, Dr. Jordan had inoculated each of the mummies of the giant guards. They were supposed to return to life, but somehow the test failed. Dr. Jordan was found here at the feet of King Tush. The rest you know. But what you don't know, Mr. Kent, and what I am equally certain of, is that Dr. Jordan violated the ancient warning by attempting to open the coffin of King Tush. A poisonous needle. That's how Dr. Jordan was killed.
Yes, and Miss Hogan is a free woman.
This is one time I've scooped you, Lois.
Yes, lucky for you, I was hurt.
Incidentally, who told you I was at the museum?
My mummy done told me.
Get him! Get him! And old Pinhead goes for the Pinhead goes for the
Man's got dark!
Save big money at Menards. Do we need up here? My God, this is a boring mess.
Hey, Groovy Ghoulies! I'm Janet Decay, the Mummy.
And I'm Grimgory, the Monkey.
And together we host the Mummy and the Monkey's Hairy Scary Hangout.
Yes, our live streaming horror hosted show has it all.
Skits, bits, and a scary flick.
That's right, so for more information on our show, go check out
themummyandthemonkey.com.
And we'll see you
at the Hangout.
Woohoo!
What? You're back? What's wrong with you? Just kidding. Well, we got a little bit more to go here on the countdown, so let's just get to it. What do you say? Yeah!
Count Dracula and his vampire bride as the king of the undead marries the queen of the zombies. The two masters of menace fight for the bodies of the dead and the living, and the devil himself is exorcised, and Dracula himself is destroyed. Count Dracula and his vampire bride, rated R.
It's the new horror show that has everything. Everything for those who think they can't be scared anymore. Are you ready to take the oath of green blood? If you are, see Mad Doctor of Blood Island and see Blood Demon to find out. Mad Doctor of Blood Island, plus Blood Demon, and a green blood ritual in one shocking show. The ghost.
Now the resurgent interest in this bizarre, weird world of ancient witchcraft and ceremonial magic is brought to you in all its stark terror and nightmarish horror. Blood orgy of the she-devils.
And lust in her eyes. A woman of flesh becomes a venomous viper. Plunging her fangs into warm flesh, she sucks the life from the bodies of men. She comes to entwine men in her arms. They wanted love. She gave them terror and death.
Watch out! Do you think you could love me?
Only the cobra could satisfy her unearthly desires.
Of course. If you want to escape from me, you still can. If you dare.
Night of the Cobra Woman. The most terrifying picture you will ever see. Night of the Cobra Woman. From New World Pictures. In color, rated R.
They made a robot of steel to challenge the mighty King Kong. The King Kong battle the Kong of Steel. Challenge a copter squadron. Defy an army of tanks. Fight primordial monsters. An all-new adventure. King Kong escapes. Thrilling in Technicolor.
Science creates a man beyond bionics, powers him with nuclear energy, equips him with thunderbolt fists, and sends him on a mind-bending adventure in a motion picture that will stagger your imagination. Inframan. So spectacular you won't believe your eyes. Inframan. Rated PG.
Get me a body. Please.
A white bigot needed a new body. A black soul brother needed time to prove his innocence. Together, they unwittingly created one of the most horrifying aspects of modern medical science. Ray Milland and Rosie Greer as...
Help! Shut up.
The Thing with Two Heads. Rated PG.
What you are about to see is bizarre, unsettling, and riveting.
Sparkling soft drinks.
Ain't nothing like a good Mountain Dew. Hey! Hey!
Steaming hot coffee.
Roses are red, and how do you do? Drink 4 of these and woo 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 woo.
Steamed or grilled hot dogs.
Oh my God! That is huge!
Crispy hot fresh French fries.
This is the best thing I have ever put in my mouth.
How about a pizza? None better anywhere.
Hey gang, it's been real. They say that all good things come to an end, but things are just getting started around here. That's right, there's no time like showtime, baby. So let's get this party started. Well, whoop-dee-doo. Hey, gang. Welcome. I'm Cliff Jablonski, the behind-the-scenes guy here at the Mummy and the Monkey's Hairy Scary Hangout, yeah. And I want to know one thing. Are you DTF? That's right. You know what I'm talking about. Are you down to Friday? cousins. I'm Grim Gory.
And I'm Janet Takei.
And you're watching
The Mummy and the Monkey's Hairy Scary Hangout. Episode 180.
Goodbye, Louie. Yes.
Bye, Lou.
Episode 180. I can't believe we're already 180 episodes deep in this mofo.
180. Wow.
It's wild, man. Wild. Yeah. Friday night again, and we wouldn't be anywhere else but here with you.
And last week, even though we had all those snafus, I did promise that I would wear our t-shirt. So I'm wearing our t-shirt today.
Thank God you kept that promise. I mean, after all those snafus, you never know. Anything can happen. We're streaming live here, folks. So, you know, we never know exactly what's going to happen. But we do know we have a good show in store for you tonight.
Yes. We've got the movie The Devil Bat from 1940.
And I have the noisiest chair ever.
You do?
Yes. The Devil Bat starring the one, the only...
Bela Lugosi.
Yes, Bela, not Bella.
Not Bella,
That's
Bela.
Right. And if you say Bella out there, I think that's grounds for having your horror fan
your fan card revoked. Yeah.
That's right. Yeah, a lot of people. And anyway, yeah. So Bela Lugosi, and this is one of my favorite Bela Lugosi movies. Actually, I think I like this more than Dracula. Believe it or not, I do.
It's a good bad movie. It's a fun movie, and we'll talk more about who's in it and more about it a little bit later.
Yes.
But we have some birthday shout outs.
Yes.
We want to wish Darby a very happy birthday.
Yes.
And we want to wish...
Happy birthday, Darby.
Yeah. We want to wish Mia, a.k.a. Scoop, a happy belated birthday. She turned the big 9 recently, so we hope that she had a wonderful birthday.
That's right. Happy birthday, Scoop. Oh, everyone's clapping for Scoop.
One of our mini monsters.
That's right.
Yeah. All right, so yeah, we've got a fun show. You put sound effects in the movie.
Yes, this was one. Actually, the interesting thing about Devil Bat is we've never shown it on the Hairy Scary Hangout.
That's true, we haven't.
As far as I can figure it out, we haven't shown it.
I think we only played it on DVD before.
Yes, on our Mummy and the Monkey show, the first show we put together that was straight to DVD and on some cable access channels, things like that. But we've never shown it on the Facebook or the YouTube Hairy Scary Hangout. So wow, so this is a first.
Yeah.
It's a fresh movie for us on this format of our show.
And people are asking, is John Saxon in this movie?
Actually, John Saxon is in the movie, and I'll just say you don't have to wait too long to see him. Usually I'll bury him somewhere, but you know, he's sorry, but you know.
Oh, Graham!
What? His chair is making a lot of noises.
I don't know if it's the chair or him actually farting.
Well, I don't know.
I think the chair is covering up. He's trying to cover up his farts.
I'm seasoning the chair.
Oh no.
Well, that's a bad one. Sorry.
Oh no.
Hey, we got some super chats.
We had some super chats come through. So Jonathan Henry, thank you for the $5 super chat. And we also want to thank Michael and Terry Shook for their super chat earlier.
Oh, Michael and Terry Shook. Yeah,
Shook.
Funny story about them. A sheep came over. A female sheep came over at my house one day with like 1,000 of their photo albums, and I guess you could say you shook me all night long.
Oh, bad joke, bad joke.
You shook. You know, they showed me all these Shook family photos.
Grim's a bad boy.
There were so many of them. You shook me all night long. Anyway.
Oh, okay. Anyways.
I'm just trying, man. I'm trying here.
All right, so I'm gonna get Miss Petunia, the zombie ghoul here, and we've got our mini monster shout-outs, and then the Macabre are coming up.
We got so
before
much.
We get into the movie.
Hey, you know what? And speaking of that, here I'm gonna move this so I can see.
Yeah.
There we go. Sorry about that.
There we go. So we can see the comments.
It's sitting in for Fartward tonight. We have
King Kong.
My Lil Kong.
The Migo King Kong.
Yes.
That's a Migo plush.
I love it.
Yes, his foot has a rip in it.
His leg has a little set. Well, we can fix that.
He needs some surgery.
Maybe we'll bend it when we watch The Haunted Barn tomorrow night. We'll see.
We'll fix him up.
Arts and crafts.
Okay, so let's do the mini monster shout outs.
Yes, we will do that.
Ready?
And 3, 4, 2, mini monsters,
mini monsters, roar, roar, roar. Mini monsters, here they are. Mini monster shout outs 2. We've got Baby Joe and Dimitri and Lucy.
Oh, Baby Joe, Dimitri and Lucy.
We've got Adam and Peanut.
Oh,
hey there. We've got Scoop, the birthday ghoul.
Looby dooby doo.
And then we've got Miss Charlotte.
Charlotte, hello.
Miss Charlotte. And Taylor and Mac. Hey, guys. And then Gabriel and Adeline. Can't forget them.
No, 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 no.
And then Eva and Mackenzie.
Hi, Eva. Hi, Mackenzie.
And then Isabella, Carly, and Cassandra.
Aww.
Hey, cool friends. And then we've got Miss Violet.
Hi, Violet.
And Lil Kong. Hey, Lil Kong.
Hey, there's my little Kong says. My little Kong says hello to his little Kong. Hey.
And then we've got Atticus and Penny and Hannah.
Hannah Banana.
And Dario and Sienna and Adrian.
Oh yes.
And then Julius and Morgan. And Willow and Xander. Hey, minis. Wow, so many of you guys.
Wow.
Miss Araya Sunshine.
That's so pretty. I love that name.
Trayvon. Can't forget little Trayvon.
Trayvon, don't leave me.
And last but not least, we've got Noelle and Emily.
Hi, Noelle. Hi, Emily.
Hi, minis.
The mini monsters have been shouted out to.
They've been acknowledged.
All right, little Kong, you did your job. We're going to sit you down here next to the bone, Anna.
All right. Now it's that magical time.
Ooh, time for the big kids.
Yeah, Magic Macabre mirror. Magic Macabre mirror. Tell me, who be here? I see. Oh, no.
I see nothing. The screen, the phone shut off.
Come on, Magic Macabre mirror, work.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go.
Magic Macabre phone.
I see Lois, Neil, Connie, Keith, Greg, Raymond, Sandra, KBK Music, Ron, John, Maureen.
Well, John, it's her shop.
JV, Grandpappy, Jennifer, Linda Stotzer, Mark, Juliet, Randy, J. Michael Harris,
J. Michael,
J. Con, Kirk Harrington, Kip, Toy Painter 1, Victoria. Oh my gosh, Matthew Ruley's here, John Lincoln's here, Daryl C.
Woohoo!
Karen's here.
I don't Karen.
Watson family, Wolfgang Jacobs, Phyllis. Awesome. So many of you guys, Connie Cleary.
Clearly.
Yeah, I can't forget her.
Clearly, it's Connie Clearly.
Yeah, Mark Allen and Paul F.
Hey, you didn't have to be.
No, that's his last
disrespectful.
initial.
Oh.
I'll have to fix my macabre mirror later.
What's the F stand for? I mean, you're not.
It might stand for fantastic.
Oh, okay. I'm just making sure that
that's his
you're trying to clean
initial.
something up.
That's his YouTube name.
Yeah. So on top of all this other stuff, we have a TV show Time Travel that we haven't pulled out in a while, starring with Ghoulardi Night. Yeah, it's a Ghoulardi one.
It goes that far back.
Yes. Some updates on Ghoulardi Feast, not Ghoulardi Fest, but Ghoulardi Feast is a show that we usually do, and usually would come on after. We would do it after Ghoulardi Fest to do like a little bit of a tribute to the king of the Cleveland airwaves in the '60s. Horror host king, but we're going to bring that back in lieu of not having a Ghoulardi Fest.
And Wolfgang Jacobs did a super chat, and Dane Stotzer's birthday is tomorrow.
Oh, happy birthday
to you! Happy birthday to you! Happy birthday, Dane Stotzer! Happy birthday to you!
And many more.
Awesome! Another October birthday.
I'm learning how to play my Barba Papa better and better each time I hold it.
You are. So thank you guys for those super chats. It really does help the channel. And remember to give the video a thumbs up if you're watching us on YouTube. We also want to thank Public Media Network for working with us and doing the simulcast.
That's right. And we have Snacktoids that come on after this. We'll have a little bit of information as we usually do about the movie and the way that we do it. Yeah. Oh my gosh, so much fun, so much surprises, so much, you never know what's going to happen.
Oh, and the prize giveaway.
Oh, speaking of surprises, this is a good one, folks.
So the prize giveaway is going to be unclaimed prizes. We have a couple unclaimed prizes here. And if you guys want to have a chance at winning whatever is in these envelopes, it feels like DVDs. You have to send us an email to themummyandthemonkey@gmail.com. And just have it say surprise in the subject line. And I will write all of your names down and put them in my big plastic shiny mummy bucket. Wow. And we will pick the lucky winner at the end of the night. That will be the winner of these unclaimed prizes.
And you know what? If you send us the email, also include a mailing address in that email so we don't have to...
so we know, so we can send them to you.
Right away. So, you know, so cut the back and forth. So whatever email or whatever mailing address you like us to send your prizes to, that way we're not building up these unclaimed prizes. Okay.
And Connie says, who won last week's prizes? Actually, I divvied it up into 4 prizes. You know, some mini monsters got a coloring book.
Oh, yes, that's
some
right.
mini monsters got teeth and you know, stickers for their pumpkin. So yeah,
Very cool.
I split it up into 4 little prizes because we had just, you know, like I think maybe 4 or 5 people enter anyway.
So we just divvied it up amongst the kiddos.
Because it was just for the kids.
That's right.
For the minis.
So tonight's prize giveaway a little bit different, going back to the way we used to do it when you send us an email. So if you want to win these mystery unclaimed prizes, email us.
Yeah, so that way there's no confusion. We can just get it sent out.
Yeah.
All right, so now that that's cleared up,
right,
we can start the movie.
That's right. It's in 4 farts. This movie was originally in 6 farts, so we used to do our old show.
Mm-hmm.
And to kind of pad the show a little bit more and give us more time to come in between, to appear, I should say. That sounded weird. Appear between, so we're not just in our episode 3 or 4 times. So, but I had to go in and twerk it a little bit. Tweak it, twerk it. I had to twerk it, work it. And so, I put a couple more updated sound effects that we use that people are familiar with, and you know what they are, and you probably already know what one of them is. Peanut butter. And John Saxon, who was not in the original one, so didn't make a Saxon appearance. So everything's been updated, and we did some stuff where we had some issues with
So it'll be nice to play this again because we haven't hosted this in a very long time.
So let's cross our fingers, toes, and elbows and hope tonight's stream goes without a hitch as we bring you The Devil Bat from 1940 starring Bela Lugosi. Here's part 1 right here on
The Mummy and the Monkey's Hairy Scary Hangout.
Be right back, babies.
Woo!
Grajcie mi wesoło, a ja se zatańczę z dziewczyną wokoło. Grajcie mi skrzypeczki, żebym się nie smucił, bo ja z wojeneczki niedawno powrócił. Hop, hop! Było bez waszego grania, bez mojej dziewczyny i bez tańcowania. Grajcie mi skrzypeczki, aż pęknie.
You are really enjoying this, aren't you?
Go!
Hello. This is Dr. Carruthers speaking.
Yeah, this is Heath. Henry Morton and I are having a little get-together at my home tonight. We want you to come.
Why, that's nice of you, and I appreciate it. But I'm very busy working on a formula for a new shaving lotion.
Oh, but Doc, this is my daughter's idea. And she's going to be awfully disappointed if you don't show up.
Don't take no for an answer. Make him come.
You see, it's a sort of a special occasion.
I bet Mary is going to announce her engagement to that young rascal, Don Morton. Tell her I'll be there. Goodbye.
Well, it's all arranged. He's coming.
Excuse me? He's going to be surprised when he finds the special occasion that's to present him with this bonus check.
$5,000.
Bang!
Smell that smell?
Peanut butter.
What up?
Keep away from me, meathead.
Good. You have not forgotten. You hate this strange oriental fragrance even while you sleep. Just as you did before I made you big and strong.
You're sick and tired.
Now, if you detect the fragrance in the night, when you're fully awake, you will strike. Yes, you will strike to kill.
Well, Doc's late. Wonder if he's been called out on a case.
Perhaps I'd better phone him.
I got white folks in here.
Now remember, Roy, Tommy, you're not to mention anything about this bonus for the Doc until after your father has presented it.
Have you warned those two lovebirds over there?
Perhaps I'd better. I want to caution both of you.
Not to say a word about the check.
Until you're ready to spring it on him.
Your father will make the presentation, Mary.
Why don't you unveil it, like a statue? Then we could all be in on it.
You know, I think it'd be a better idea to put it in a bottle and launch him with it.
You must have gotten that idea out of a bottle.
Well, the Doc isn't coming.
Oh, what a shame.
Oh, he just got busy with his new formula and forgot all about us.
He'd forget the formula if he knew about that $5,000 check.
Well, why don't we all go up there and give it to him?
No, I wouldn't do that. He doesn't like visitors when he's experimenting.
Well, Roy can take the check up to him.
Sure, I'll take it. Shall I make the Doc a speech when I give it to him?
You won't have to, Roy. The check speaks for itself.
Yeah, and says a mouthful. Son, tell the Doc we're awfully sorry he can't be with us. But of course we understand how busy he is. All right.
Hi-ho, and welcome back.
Just a minute, Roy, and I'll be with you.
I thought I told you never to interrupt me while I'm working.
That's it, all right. Now, what can I do for you?
We were all sorry you couldn't be there tonight.
Yes, but you see, I'm busy. Something important, very important.
Yes, of course. Mr. Morton and Dad had planned a little surprise for you.
A surprise?
It's in here.
Well, let's see what it is. What's this for?
Just a little token of the firm's appreciation.
Oh, I see. A bonus. Well, it's awfully nice of you, Father and Mr. Morton. I will thank them personally tomorrow.
I'll tell them, Doctor.
Well, aren't you curious about my new formula?
Yes, of course, only I didn't want to be inquisitive. What is it?
A new shaving lotion. Smell it.
Pretty strong, isn't it?
No. The scent evaporates a short time after you've used it. Try a few drops.
Okay.
Now rub it on the tender part of your neck. Yeah.
Oh!
soothing, isn't it?
Yes. When will it be ready for the market?
Oh, it's still in the experimental stage. I want to try it out on several people first and see if it works.
Well, if you'd like to send me a bottle, I'll be glad to try it for you.
Thanks.
Good night, Doctor.
Goodbye, Roy.
You're dead meat, Pilgrim.
Lovely check, isn't it, Doctor? They are wealthy because of you. You made them rich, Doctor. It was your formula. Tonight they gave you $5,000 and wanted you to come down to their house and thank them for it. That was your money they gave you, like a bone tossed to a faithful dog. You should be very grateful, Doctor. Very grateful. They are rich and happy, thanks to you. And what have you got, Doctor? Tonight you have work to do.
Well, thank you, sir. What a great deal that was.
It's time you were on your way.
Mary, tonight's a good time while our families are here to announce our engagement.
Look, Don, I've loved you a long time, ever since we were kids. But I'm afraid it's been more like a sister.
No!
Well, I had no idea you felt that way.
What do you say we cut the chit-chat? A-hole!
Something happened to Roy. Roy!
I better call Dr. Carruthers.
Oh, please hurry.
There's nothing I can do.
You mean he's dead?
Yes, I better call the coroner.
You think it's murder?
I don't know. I never saw anything like it before. The jugular vein is severed.
Hey, Groovy Ghoulies! My name's Rob.
And I'm Karen.
And we're the Bargain Barons, and we love running around our city to different garage sales and estate sales looking for antiques and collectibles.
Oh my gosh, there's just so many nice things here.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it's so nice.
Wow, look at this old thing.
Oh yeah.
And when we're not doing that, we love watching Mummy and Monkey on YouTube and Facebook.
They're awesome. Check them out.
Well, gang, I found all these cute little creatures, and they've got, like, this one's got like 20 eyeballs, and there's fuzzy legs here, a lot of bugs and things, and
8 eyes.
Oh, 8 eyes.
Spiders only have 8 eyes.
Oh, okay.
Although we're missing some legs.
Yeah, what happened to the legs?
My original design had 8 legs, but I had to make the legs way smaller, and when I was sculpting them, they were too fragile.
Oh, too fragile?
So I dropped the number down to 4 so I can make them sturdier.
Oh, nice. And the name of your creations, are you CM Manfredi?
I am. I just use my initials because it's... Sometimes when people see like a female name, they don't always take your work as seriously. So on the cards, on everything, it's just CM Manfredi. And then that way it gives me a chance when I see people in person to win them over that way by talking to them face to face.
Does CM stand for creepy monsters?
Nope, it's my first and middle name.
Well, we could just say it's creepy monsters today. But they're very creepy, cool, and cute.
Thank you.
And very original. I haven't seen anything quite like that. Are you based in the Cleveland area?
I'm in Chardon. So right now my studio is the corner of my living room until I can build my own.
Hey, whatever works. You got to start somewhere.
But I do lessons. I have doll making classes coming up through the Fairmont Center of the Fine Arts. I have polymer clay figure making lessons coming for kids, and pencil lessons, as well as scrap monster making classes coming up this spring.
Oh, very cool. So where can people find your work if they're interested in looking you up?
I am on Etsy. I'm on Facebook. I'm on Instagram. So
all over the interwebs.
Yeah, you know what? It's not like it used to be. Like if you're not on social media, it's a lot harder to reach people now than it used, It's really, really important for independent artists to be very, very present in social media.
Yes. To say, hey, here I am, here's my monsters.
Yeah, definitely. I'm actually doing some volunteer hours for my classes. I'm in college right now as well. And my volunteer hours, part of it I'm going to be spending updating the social media sites for the Fairmont Center of the Fine Arts as well, because they need help.
Very creepy cool. Thank you again so much. And we're going to get do some more lurking about.
Wow, you guys look amazing. You're so fun.
Oh, thank you. I know a good mortician. They fix me right up. See ya.
See you guys.
Hey, welcome back. Oh, look what we got here.
Oh, the email.
Put that back on. Hey, welcome back, y'all, to
the Mummy and the Monkey's Hairy Scary Hangout.
Not that you left it, because you're obviously sitting here watching tonight's movie, The Devil Bat.
Oh, yeah. And so far, so good with those sound effects, Grim.
Yes, like I said, this was one that we crafted early on, and so it's pretty good with that. But like I said, I had to add a few in there just to make it more fun, and to update some of the stuff that the sound effects that we use now. But yeah, so again, this is one of those weird little movies he made that I really enjoy. So yeah.
And we're going to tell you more about it soon.
That's right.
For the Snack Toys segment.
As a matter of fact, very soon, like right now. But before we get to that, Earl caught something. We have our own devil bat problem around here, believe it or not. They're pretty prolific here in Cleveland at the Erie Cemetery. And look at Earl caught us. I mean, it's been picked clean, but...
Wow, Earl did a great job.
Yes, here's a devil bat skeleton.
Usually he brings us mice or dead bugs, but...
He left us by his water bowl this morning, and so he got another one of those suckers. They're pretty big,
Wow, a giant devil bat.
Earl has a hearty appetite, so...
Wow, if the people in the movie knew about Earl, their problem would be solved.
That's right, so too bad, Bela, your plan's not working too well. We have an Earl.
Yes, we got the devil bat here in Cleveland.
And we have a devil cat right here. Actually, I think Earl would be the devil cat.
Devil cat.
To that devil bat.
Yeah, that would be our sequel. If we made a sequel to this movie, it would be the devil cat.
I could already, I'm seeing the camera.
His ears kind of look like...
What's going on there? I got a, super chat.
A super chat. Thank you, Aaron, for the $1 super chat. All right, we've got our Snack Toy segment coming up.
That's
right. We're going to tell you more about the movie.
We're going to find out more about it as we go to the segment that you all know and love. It's the Mummy and the Monkey's Snack Toys. Old, new yummy snacks.
Old movie facts.
Yes, and tonight's snack was once again furnished and provided to us by our Snack Master General, Greg from Parma.
And it is Monster Cereal.
We just started digging into all those, so
So here you go, Graham. Let's share some cereal.
Yes. Well, I'm not gonna dig in this with my hands. Just pet
marshmallows.
Here, you hold on to it, or I'll over here while you do your snack toys.
All right. So the movie is The Devil Bat. It's from 1940. It was directed by Gene Yarbrough. He also made the movie King of the Zombies. He made a lot of B movies throughout the 30s and 40s, and then when television caught on, he like made the Abbott and Costello show.
Oh.
And lots of other TV shows of that time.
No good.
Yeah, so he transitioned from B films to TV shows.
Interesting.
And Suzanne Karen, she plays Mary in this movie. She was a B-movie actress from the 1930s and 1940s.
Uh-huh.
And she also did modeling, and she was one of the original Rockettes. How cool is that? Yeah, with
the kick.
Yeah, the little kicky leg thing going.
Oh,
yeah,
awesome.
so she had some kick there. All right, Yolande Donlan, she plays Maxine. She was an American-British actress that worked mostly in the UK. So she was in this film, but, you know, most of her acting was done overseas. Guy Usher plays Henry Morton. He was in over 190 films from 1932 to 1943.
I believe that's the reporter guy, right?
I think
Oh,
so. I'd have to double check. Yeah,
Need more
another bite.
energy for your snack toys. That's right. You got a whole box of them.
Those are great.
How don't you law?
Okay, and we can't forget Bela Lugosi.
Don't forget him.
Everyone knows him as Dracula. But do you guys know his real name?
Yes, Henry Zimmerman or Kostankiewicz or...
Close.
Oh, okay.
His real name was actually Bela Ferenc Dezo Blasco.
Wow.
So his stage name was Bela Lugosi.
What extraction was he?
He was a Hungarian
that's right.
who became an American later on. He started, working in stage theater and, moved over into film.
Which is funny because during Snack Toys, we're Hungary.
And PRC Studios, that was the studio that put, that put these movies out, like The Devil Bat. And it was part of... it was part of low-budget studios that were out in California that were considered Poverty Row.
Yes.
You had your big-budget Hollywood movies and then these small companies, and yeah, they were the Poverty Row pictures.
PRC stood for a piece of real crap.
Pretty much.
It's another snack toy. Very not well known. Here, you want some more of these?
Yeah, I'll take another bite.
All right, let me do something real quick.
I'm going to read a few comments.
Bugging me. This camera is obviously bent. I can see how it's tilted here, so I don't know.
Careful with that, Graham. Earlier today, you told me it was fine.
But now I'm looking at it. It looks like we're filming a segment for the Batman TV show. It's kind of like I could see it's like kind of slanted. I could see the camera slant, bugging me a little bit.
We'll figure it out.
Oh boy, will we?
Maybe.
All right. Well, I'm good. Anyway. So there's the snack toys for tonight, and I don't know, anything else we want to talk about before we dive into part 2 of the Devil Bat?
I think that's good. Louie's rolling around on the floor over there.
This poor guy, he didn't have a chance against Earl, you know that, right?
No.
Our Crypt Kitties are vicious.
I think Earl is very vicious. Louie's real nice. He's roly-poly over there.
Mm-hmm.
He wants you to pet his belly.
Gosh, that reminded me that one time we took Earl to the circus. There was nothing left but
It's just a pop-up thing.
Okay.
Yeah, it's okay. All right, well, let's continue on with part 2
of the Devil Bat, and we shall return right after that. Oh yeah, Stasha skit after this too.
Ooh.
Send Johnny Layton in here.
Well, what have I done now? Who wants me fired this time?
Nobody yet, but it's still early. This came in from Heathville. It's a mystery killing. Old Martin Heath's son.
Who's Martin Heath?
Who's Martin Heath? Say, have you ever had a date with a girl?
No. A girl? Oh, yes, a girl. I believe I did take a girl out once.
Well, did she smell sweet?
Of course she smells sweet. Most girls do.
Well, that's because of Martin Heath Cosmetics Limited. They make all that goo that the women put on their faces so they won't have to wash them with soap and water.
I get it. A big man, huh?
Yes, and a big advertising account. Grab yourself a photographer and get along over there to Heathville. The coroner's holding an inquest. Find out who really killed old man Heath's son.
Okay, McGetty, I'm on my way. Chief Wilkins?
Yeah?
I'm Johnny Layton of the Chicago Register.
Glad to see you.
And this is my cameraman, One Shot McGuire.
Hi, Chief.
Howdy.
Say, we're down here to cover that Heath murder, but we didn't get much information at the coroner's inquest. I thought maybe you might be able to help us.
Well, I'm always glad to cooperate with the newspapers, providing they cooperate with me.
That's the policy of our paper.
Well, to tell you the truth, I haven't got very far with this thing myself. Oh, here's something that might interest you. It's a picture of the victim's wounds.
Mm-hmm.
You'll be able to see it better with this glass.
Yeah! What happened to you?
Are these scratches on the neck and shoulders?
Yes, but we can't determine the source. They're too deep for fingernails, too shallow to have been made by a knife. They're more like claws.
That sort of bears out Dr. Crothers' theory at the inquest of a wild animal. Have there been any circuses around here lately?
No.
Heard of any animal escaping from a zoo?
No.
Couldn't have been one of those African leopard men. They use steel claws.
This isn't Africa.
Okay, Chief, I was just trying to help.
Chief, are you sure there's no clue you're holding back while investigating?
Well, since you're going to work with me on this case, there is a clue. And a very weird one.
What's that?
The autopsy surgeon says that such wounds could have been made by the beak and talons of a bird.
A bird? Why, there aren't any birds around here big enough to attack a man.
How about an eagle?
We know it wasn't a bird.
How do you know that?
Because we found several hairs on the shoulder of Heath's coat.
Ah, cherchez la femme.
They're not human hairs.
What kind are they?
Well, it may sound silly, but the laboratory test shows that they were from a mouse.
Well, who ever heard of a mouse big enough to kill a man?
Why don't you get a toupee with some brains in it?
Say, a bat has hair like a mouse.
Well, the only bats around here are no bigger than sparrows. There was a peculiar odor about the wounds, but they were so faint and elusive that the police chemists have been unable to identify it.
Then it does give us something to work on.
Well, the scent was a clue. It's been destroyed by evaporation.
Say, Chief, do you mind if I do a little sleuthing around on my own account?
Certainly not. Go ahead. If I can help you any, why...
You can. Miss Heath seems to be the nearest to an eyewitness of the crime. I'd like to have a talk with her. Can you arrange it?
I think I can.
Well, Dr. Crothers refused to let her speak to us. We tried that this morning at the inquest.
Well, don't you worry about Dr. Crothers. He's one of the finest men in Heathville. He just thought you'd add to Mary's grief so you could get sensational newspaper stories. I'll arrange an interview.
Thanks, Chief. I'll keep in touch with you.
All right. 48J.
Miss Heath, did your brother have any enemies that you know of?
Why, no. Everybody in the village liked Roy.
Mm-hmm. Well, what did he do at the factory?
He had charge of the experimental department where the new products are developed. Oh, here comes Dr. Crothers.
What up?
Hello, Doctor.
Hello, Mary. I took a shortcut from my laboratory through a garden hedge.
You met Dr. Crothers at the inquest this morning.
Yes. Mr. Layton, I hope you'll forgive me if I seemed a little abrupt. But I'm fond of Mary. And considering the ordeal she already went through, I wanted to protect her from dwelling too much on the tragedy.
Of course. You were quite right.
We're working on the case with the police now.
Yes, I understand. Chief Wilkins phoned me. And if I can be of any assistance, just call on me.
Thanks.
Won't you sit down?
All righty.
Shall I serve, mademoiselle?
No, Maxine, I'll do it. You may go now.
Oui, mademoiselle.
Do you drink sugar, Mr. McGuire?
Huh? Oh, no, ma'am, never. In fact, I don't even take tea. If you'll just deal me out, I'll take a look around. I may dig up a clue.
What do you think of Dr. Crothers' theory about a wild animal, Mr. Layton?
Well, frankly, I don't think much of it.
I can't say that I blame you. But I, as a scientist, take many things into consideration a layman might overlook.
For instance?
The jagged nature of the wound, the rapidity with which the murderer escaped, the scratches from talons or claws.
But when an animal attacks a human, there's bound to be a lot of noise. You heard Miss Heath testify there was no sound of a struggle.
No. Only those awful screams.
It's very puzzling, very mystifying.
Doctor, when you last saw Roy, did he seem worried or nervous or moody?
No, not at all. On the contrary. He was in the best of spirits.
Well, I've got to get back to the village now and follow my story. You'll excuse me?
If you find it necessary for us to talk again, you may come back at any time.
This evening, if it's all right with you. I'd like to spend some time here.
Why, yes, that'll be quite all right.
Thank you. Goodbye, Miss Heath.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, Doctor.
Oh, get out of here!
A little more chiffon, baby.
I do not understand.
Oh, you know what I mean. A little more of your stocking.
Like these?
Sure, I like 'em. Who wouldn't? Now, hold nice and still, because this is going to take a little time.
Ooh, he likes girls.
Well, if you're going to shoot, shoot.
Right away, Johnny. I was just trying to get the focus.
Mm-hmm.
I got it. And not bad, either. I'll be back in a minute, Frenchie. And don't worry none about those werewolves, because nothing's going to harm you while I'm around here.
You make Maxine feel so calm. My big, brave journalist.
Swing!
Nice girl, but about as sharp as a sack of wet mice.
This is my idea of nothing at all. Sitting here waiting for an animal to give us an argument. Look at that moon. And I had a date with Frenchie.
Oh, stop crabbing. We're supposed to solve a murder. You,
Big, brave journalist.
Back off, Jack!
This is the first time I've ever been invited anywhere and asked not to shave until after I get there.
Oh, is that a fact?
I wanted to observe your exact reaction when you tried the lotion.
Oh, now I understand.
I want this lotion to be perfect before turning it over to you to be marketed. Here.
It's a little strong. That'll make the customers think they're getting their money's worth. Oh, that feels great. Very soothing.
I don't think you ever use anything else.
Well, we wouldn't want to market anything we wouldn't use ourselves. That almost smells good enough to be used as a cologne. Oh, what's the matter, Doc? Can't you stand your own lotion?
I have a violent dislike for perfumes.
Oh, I'm sorry.
All right, Tommy.
Good night, Doc.
Goodbye, Tommy.
Hasta la vista, baby.
I should have taken that left turn at Albuquerque.
Hey, what's that?
Where?
Over there, something's moving.
Come on out of there, whoever you are. What are you doing out here, Miss Heath?
I thought you might want some company. Shall we sit down?
You know, you shouldn't be wandering around in the garden at night after what's happened.
Neither should you.
Well, but it's part of my job.
Mine, too. Roy was my brother. Be careful, I think it's Tommy.
Hello, Tommy.
Hello, everybody.
Hello,
Hello,
Tommy.
darling.
What's up, sis?
Mr. Layton wanted to stay in the garden for a while, so I joined him.
Don't tell me you're waiting for that. Well, not for me. If you'll take my advice, Mary, you'll leave these gentlemen to their vigil and go to bed. That's what I'm going to do. Good night.
Good night, Tommy. I don't think your brother likes my being here.
Oh, you mustn't mind Tommy. We're all terribly upset.
I know.
Hey!
Come on.
But I'm telling you, McGetty, it was a bat. I saw it kill Tommy Heath.
Listen, Johnny, I want you and One Shot to come on home or I'll fire both of you.
I'm not coming home, and neither is One Shot. I'm keeping him here to get a picture of the devil bat. Say, that'll look great in the headlines. Devil bat strikes again.
Listen, don't tell me it had horns. Maybe I better send a wagon with the steel bars and the strong boys with the straitjackets.
Look, Joe, have I ever lied to you?
Plenty of times.
Well, I'm not lying this time. If it ever got out that I cooked up a fake story about a devil bat, I wouldn't be able to get a job on a country weekly. Print the story, Joe. So help me, it's on the level.
All right, I'll print it. But I won't believe it not till One Shot gets me a picture of that devil bat in action.
Don't worry, he'll get it. Goodbye.
You, my friend, are going to get a shot of the devil bat in action.
Who, me? How?
Have you noticed there's a taxidermist shop in the village?
Well, you wouldn't suggest that I go out and stuff a bird, would you?
One Shot. To think that you'd even hint that I would suggest you have the village taxidermist build you a nice big bat for pictorial purposes. Besides, a bat isn't a bird, it's a mammal.
Well, why didn't you say so in the first place? Where is this bird stuffing emporium? Oh, down on Cottage Grove Avenue. Now, here's the idea, Frenchie. You hang on to the bat till I get my camera set up. And when I raise my hand, you give the bat a good shove, and it'll swing out just like it's flying. Then I can get a swell picture from my boss. Get it?
Oui. I am wise, no?
No. But hang on to the bat until I raise my hand, huh?
Okay.
Whoa, slow down there, Stasha, slow down. Why are you walking around here so mopey? Ah, okay, you're a little upset because you don't have no money and you want to go to the Weird Al Yankovic concert this weekend with your friends, huh? You know what this reminds me of? Last Dingus Day when you didn't have any cash and you were upset. I'll tell you what, I got some chores I need done around the house. Maybe if you do those, I can give you some cash to go out with your friends. Sound like a deal? All right, here we go. So here's the list. The most important things I need you to do here are clean the front room and clean the yard, okay? You can do both of those things good. I'll give you some money. Now split there, all right? All right, go. Jeez. Kids these days, they want everything handed to them, huh? Back to the work ethic. I'm gonna get back to my music now.
Oh boy, I love dancing to my music. Really working up a sweat. Whew. Hey, it's been a while. I wonder how Stash is doing with her yard work. I'm gonna go check up on her.
Hey Stasha, how you doing out here? Stasha! Stasha! Oh no!
Wow! Well, it looks like Stasha won't be going to see Weird Al this weekend after all. Join us next time for more misadventures of Stasha from the old country.
Okay, how do we look? Hey, we're a little straighter. Look at that. I'm not as, I'm not getting so, seasick there. Hey, welcome back one and all to
the Mummy and the Monkey's Hairy Scary Hangout.
It's popcorn night. It's Friday. It's scary movie night or whatever. It's Halloween season 2.
Speaking of that, we're going to have our Halloween show.
Oh, no.
Premiere on Halloween night.
Right, you get a double dose of the Mummy and the Monkey because on Friday, this coming Friday, we will be back with the new show, our 181st first show.
Yes.
And then that Monday, Halloween night, we are back. Not with a live hangout, but with a Halloween special, our Pumpkin Spice Halloween Special 6.
Yes, it will be premiering on Halloween night with a chat. We won't be live streaming in front of you, but it will be running and you can chat and hang out and have fun.
Yeah, get all your candy and whatever you got for the night and go through your candy and watch our show, right? Your trick-or-treating booty.
Well, you eat all your sweets
Got
after trick-or-treats.
Got some frights and interesting stuff we're going to show that night, so yeah.
Yeah, so next Friday we're going to have episode 181 of the Hairy Scary Hangout.
And then a Halloween bonus special.
Then a Halloween bonus special on Monday night.
Yeah, so.
And then after that, in November, we are going to take a couple weeks off.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, we're going to take a little time off in November. We've got Akron Comic Con coming up November 5th and 6th.
Yeah, we could show that right now.
So let's show some of those and then, yeah.
Okay, here we go.
Yeah,
as you were saying.
November 5th and 6th, it's their 10th anniversary.
Woo!
So we will be there those days. And I believe on Saturday the 5th, we will be hosting a discussion panel about the history of horror hosts in Northeast Ohio.
That's right.
So it'll be a lot of fun. We had a lot of fun last year, and we look forward to seeing everyone.
That's right. So come on out if you can to the Akron Comic Con. And then, if you want to hear more, we did do a Living the Scream podcast recently.
We did. Our last one was on the 16th of October. We have another one coming up.
Maybe this weekend. Who knows?
Maybe this Sunday or Monday night.
Yep.
Yes, our Living the Scream podcast. That's we go behind the scenes and we talk about the show, and we also talk about our thrifting adventures.
Just the inside info and the inside skinny on the Mummy and the Monkey in general. And then, if you want to be the best dressed as Halloween, where do you go?
We've got tank tops, t-shirts, hoodies, and so much more. Different designs, colors, and sizes. It's all there on the Teespring store. Use coupon code CW22 for 15% off of your order. Anything from that store. You get 15% off now until, I think, the end of October. So the link is there on the screen, and then you can also find it in the YouTube video description. And it's also on our website, themummyandthemonkey.com.
That's right. Ooh, and
we have a special t-shirt that isn't on Teespring
oh, that's
yet.
right. And you're wearing it.
I'm wearing it. So I should model it for everybody,
stand
right,
up and
Greg?
let everybody see the TC.
Yeah,
I can see it fine.
Oh yeah, let me show it to you guys. So
There
yeah,
you go.
this is the t-shirt. And it's on the eBay store. It's on my eBay store.
Turn around. Let me fix your jacket for you.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
There we go.
All right, there you go.
So yeah, this is the shirt.
Easy, you're bumping everything.
Oops. And
Just take it easy there.
the link is on the YouTube video description, and it's also on our website. But yeah, we've got a good chunk left. We sold a good chunk. We have a good chunk of them left. I love the green color. I love that it looks all glowy and bright.
It's not glow in the dark, but we're working on that one.
Yeah.
What was I going to say? Oh boy, I'm losing my mind. Anything in the chat we can talk about? Because we are streaming.
Oh, so Bobby Harvey asked about,
or
Wiki Bobby asked about the about a Thanksgiving special. And yeah, actually we are working on a Ghoulardi Feast special that will air on Thanksgiving week. And we will be live for that.
We will.
Yeah, so we're going to come back strong with a fun special.
And we have things already in the works. Stuff you've never seen. We guarantee you've never seen this before. Something very interesting. Hopefully everything will go right. And a bunch of other stuff. Not just that one thing. We have multiple things we've kind of had. It's almost like not leftovers necessarily, but
lots of footage from over the years.
Yeah.
I mean, we've been the Mummy and the Monkey for 8 years, and we've attended many Ghoulardi fests in the past and different shows.
Yep, we'll have clips from that. Other like oddities, things that we've come across, like on places like eBay and other places that like that Ghoulardi related stuff. Okay?
Some found VHS and some found film that has some really cool things on it.
Found film, found audio, like it's everything. So it'll be probably our best Ghoulardi feast we've ever done. We've done about 3 or 4 of those shows. So
yeah, it's going to be really cool.
And usually the idea was we would go to Ghoulardi Fest, film a lot of stuff, and then do some sort of like Ghoulardi Feast show after, you know, the weekend after, going over the footage that we took and anything we come across that we could, you know, play or show on our program. So, but we already got tons of stuff for this one. And it's going to be fun.
Oh, and what is the... Okay, so we have a prize giveaway, guys.
That's what I was going to say.
The prize...
Put my email back up.
The prize giveaway is for 2 unclaimed prizes, and they feel like DVDs. But yeah, these were unclaimed prizes. They sat around at the Cinematary here for several weeks. We never heard back, so we thought, let's regift them.
It's like that little office at the, or that little area in the airports where they have unclaimed luggage.
Yeah, something like that, or like the lost and found with the items that no one claimed.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's just send us an email, themummyandthemonkey@gmail.com, and in the subject line have it say surprise, and we will write your name down. I already have a half full mummy bucket there of names, so I will write some more names down before the end of the show.
And we'll draw a name at the end of tonight's program. And if you're thinking about it, send us a mailing address in that email, so it's just easier for you to shoot the gifts off right to you instead of trying to email you back to get that. So
yes, and then we did get a lot of fan mail.
Oh, Halloween stuff.
A lot of fan mail, a lot of cards, and we're going to open these for the Halloween special.
Yes, and Janet's birthday is next Saturday, a week from tomorrow.
It is next Saturday.
So if you want to send her a card, you can send it to... Do we have that address here?
I don't know if we do.
But I think there's something wrong with the I'm going to take it out.
It's on the website. Put the website on there.
Oh, do I have the .com?
I just saw it.
Here it is. Boom.
The mailing
I just saw it.
The mailing address is on themummyandthemonkey.com.
Yeah.
So yeah, thank you guys for these cards. We did get cards from Bobby Harvey Jr., from Connie Cleary, from Dane. There's a nice group of cards here, so thank you. We're going to open them for the Halloween show.
Yeah.
Since a lot of these are Halloween related.
Yes, we'll read them for the Halloween show Monday night. All right. So
yeah. I'm starting a little collection of cards.
Yes.
Pick a card,
there's plenty of time to send the stuff in if you'd like to, because we probably won't shoot that till next Thursday, knowing us.
Yes, and we're so grateful for the stuff you guys send and for you participating in all of this. It's really sweet.
It's very heartwarming, and we do appreciate it.
It is. You know, it melts my undead heart.
Mine too.
All right, very cool. So we have some art from Art we could share a little bit later.
That's going to be on the What Do You Do? We can pop that up.
So we're going to play Part 3 of the movie?
Yeah.
And then we're going to do the What Do You Do right after.
That's what we always do. All right, so now Part 3, I'll let you know, is a little bit longer. It's like almost 20 minutes. So, hey.
It's a juicy fart.
A nice big juicy fart of the Double Bat juicy fart. All right. All right, here we go. Pinch your nose. We're going to dive into Part 3 of the Double Bat right here on the Mummy and the Monkeys.
Hairy Scary Hangout.
Be very, very quiet. I'm hunting rabbits.
Oh, my ovaries.
Sherry, are you hurt? Say, what's the idea of breaking up my devil bat? I'm going to make you pay for that.
And I'm going to take you to jail until you explain this. Come on.
You can't do this to me.
I'm doing it.
I was just conducting a little experiment, trying to find out how the devil bat does his killing.
I'm sure McGuire didn't intend doing anything wrong. He's just a little overzealous about his work.
Yeah, with the town in an uproar, and everybody terror-stricken, wondering whether he's going to be the next victim, I don't want any more trouble stirred up, even with an artificial bat.
You'd better get back to the hotel. I want to talk to the chief alone.
Is it all right, Chief?
Yeah, but be careful in the future.
Ever smelled anything like this before?
Well, yes. That's the same stuff that's been on every one of the devil bat's victims. Where'd you get it?
Found it in Don Morton's bathroom.
Find out where Morton got it?
It's none of your business.
No, I didn't want to arouse suspicion by asking questions till after it's been analyzed.
You think it has any connection with the murders?
That's the way it strikes me, but I can't figure out how.
I'll get the police chemist on it right away.
I'll snoop around and see if I can find out where Morton got it.
Well, it probably came from down at the Heath Cosmetic plant. I've men working on a theory of a disgruntled factory employee committing the crimes.
It's certainly more than coincidental that all the victims have been members of the Heath and Morton families.
Yeah. Looks like a plot to wipe them all out.
I wish the rest of them would leave town until this crime is solved.
You're worried about Mary, aren't you?
Well, yes. I've been urging her to leave, but she won't go without her father. And he insists on remaining here to help clear up the crime.
And worse than that, neither Heath nor Morton will let me give them a bodyguard.
I guess we'll just have to wait for something to break. Good night, Chief.
Good night, Johnny.
Boy, have I got a picture that'll knock McGinty dead. Meet the devil bat.
Well, isn't that special?
Well, how about that wire? Looks as if the bat's on a flying trapeze.
Oh, but I'm not through working on it yet. See, I can touch this picture up so the bat will look like he's got nothing around him but nothing.
Okay, Rembrandt. You win.
Quiet, numbskulls. I'm broadcasting.
This is your news commentator, Walter King. Tonight we're broadcasting from the little village of Heathville, where an alleged devil bat has claimed 3 victims during the past 6 weeks. You will note that I say alleged devil bat. That, ladies and gentlemen, is because your correspondent has been very skeptical from the start as to the existence of this horrendous creature. I have as my guest in the studio tonight Professor Percival Garland Rains, perhaps the world's greatest authority on animal life. I'm going to interview Professor Rains on the subject of the devil bat. Our radio audience may draw its own conclusions. Professor Rains, first let me ask you, point blank, do you believe that any such creature as the devil bat exists?
I do not.
He's got a nerve.
Quiet.
In the dark ages, when men and women lived in caves, there may have existed a bat of this size. But not in this day and age.
How do you account for the fact that Mary Heath, whose 2 brothers were victims of the devil bat, and a newspaper reporter, John Layton, claimed to have seen this amazing creature?
Sometimes under stress of excitement, our minds play tricks on us.
Hey, he's insinuating you saw the little bat that wasn't there.
Pipe down.
But how about the picture of the devil bat published by Mr. Layton's paper?
I examined that picture under a powerful magnifying glass. I denounce it as a fraud. Whoever constructed the strange-looking monster forgot to remove a label from the silk. From the silk used on its left wing. That label reads, Made in Japan.
Go!
Put through a hurry call to Heathville. I want to talk to Johnny Layton. He's at the Heathville Hotel.
One guess who that is.
Yeah, McGinty.
Go ahead, pour it on.
So you slipped over a fake picture on me, huh? Well, you're fired, both of you. And I'll see to it that you never work on another newspaper as long as I live.
Whatever.
Made in Japan. You tell One-Shot McGuire he ought to be snapping photos in a booby hatch. Both of you, come on in and get your final checks.
Oh, no. We're not coming in to get anything. All right, so we're fired. But we're staying here just the same. I saw that bat.
We're going to stay here till we catch that bat, and when we do, I'm going to bring it in and stuff it down your throat. Goodbye.
Well, we're fired.
Mm-hmm. Again. That's him calling back to apologize. Now, you give him a good scare.
No use begging us to go to work for you again, McGetty. You fired us and we're staying fired. Oh, Mary, I thought it was somebody else.
You better not be using my hair crimper on your bad place again.
But it wasn't intended as a joke, Mary. I was only trying to get the news.
I suppose you call it getting the news when you arrange to print a picture that's a deliberate hoax that has the entire country laughing. A grand joke, Johnny, but somehow I can't appreciate it.
But I can explain that picture.
Don't try, Johnny.
Made in Japan. I ought to skin you alive and nail your hide to a barn door.
Why do you say things that you know will hurt me?
Here's the chemist report on that shaving lotion.
I see you couldn't break down one of the ingredients.
Yes, he said it must be some element with which he's not familiar.
We won't get anywhere until we identify it.
There's just one other man in this town that might be able to help us. Dr. Carruthers.
Yeah, Carruthers could help us. I found out he compounded that lotion.
Well, if you suspect Carruthers, you're barking up the wrong tree, Johnny. He's the last man in this town that would harm anyone. Why, everybody loves him.
Maybe so. But here's something else I dug up. The Heath and Morton fortunes are based on a greaseless cold cream formula Dr. Carruthers invented.
So what?
All the doctor got out of it was $10,000, and the others made a fortune.
Well, it's common knowledge that he sold out for cash when he could have had an interest in the firm.
Just the same, every victim had this stuff from his laboratory on him.
Maybe you've been working too hard on this case, Johnny.
I'd like to get his reaction on the stuff. If he denies knowing anything about it, we'll know there's a tie-up somewhere.
I think you're balmy. But just to show you that I'm following up every clue, we'll talk to him.
We'll, put this in another bottle, and without telling him we know he compounded it, ask him to analyze it.
Doc, I hope we're not upsetting your work barging in on you this way.
No, not at all. I'm anxious to help solve these crimes. All the victims were very dear friends of mine.
Here's a sample of the stuff young Morton and the two Heath boys had on them when they were attacked by the devil bat.
Of course, it doesn't make sense to me that a bird would choose only people using that particular stuff.
A bat is not a bird. It's a mammal.
Well, anyway, our police chemist couldn't break down one of the ingredients. We thought perhaps you could.
Why, I compounded this myself. It's a new shaving lotion I'm experimenting with. The ingredient your chemist couldn't break down, I discovered years ago in Tibet.
How did you happen to put it in a shaving lotion?
Oh, the lamas use it in some of their religious rites as a perfume. The scent is very pleasant and can't be imitated by competitors.
But what were Don Morton and the two Heath boys doing with the stuff?
Oh, it is the policy of our firm to try out any new product before marketing it.
Well, that knocks our theory into a cocked hat.
Yeah. We were hoping the unknown ingredient might turn out to be some sort of a clue.
This isn't the kind of bottle I give it out in, but I presume your chemist changed it when making the analysis.
Yeah.
Is there anything else I can do to help?
Tell me, did you hear Professor Raines on the radio last night?
Yes. It was very interesting and very asinine.
You mean you believe there is a devil bat?
Why not? You saw it, didn't you?
Well, sure I did. So did Mary.
Then why worry about what one scientist says?
That one scientist got me fired.
You mean your newspaper discharged you?
That's right.
Oh, that's too bad. Then you're believing Heathville before the mystery is solved.
I'm afraid not. I'm going to stay here and work with the chief.
Since you're going to stay here for a while, I would like you to try out a bottle of the new lotion and tell me how you like it. And you too, Chief.
No, not me, Doc. If my wife ever smelled perfume on me, she'd suspect me sure.
Well, Mr. Layton, I understand you are not married.
All right, I'll try it in the morning when I shave. I guess we better be going, Chief.
See you later, Doc.
So long, Dr. Carruthers.
Goodbye, Mr. Layton.
What a dope. What a maroon.
What's the matter? What's the matter?
Does that smelly shaving lotion put you to sleep?
Well, why'd you tell the doc you're going to use it if you think it's smelly?
Oh, I don't know. I guess I was a little ashamed of ever suspecting the old duck.
Well, I like it, and I'm going to tell him so. What time is it?
After midnight.
Midnight? Oh, they ain't no use of waiting around here any longer. This must be the bat's night off.
Let's all dance and sing the polka. Tra-la-la-la-la-la-la. Let's all dance and sing the polka.
You got him. Listen, Johnny, I'm going to cook that bird personally for McGinney, and I'll even stuff it myself.
But one shot and I are not interested. At your prices. Of course, if there was a raise of, say, $30 plus a fat bonus, we might consider it.
You're hold-up men, both of you. I refuse to be robbed.
Have it your way, McGinty. Have it your way. But we have the bat's corpus delicti and the exclusive picture. Of course, I've got an eyewitness story that 2 syndicates are bidding for.
And don't forget, you got to pay us for the time we were fired.
That's better. Now you're talking, boss. Okay, we're working for you again. We'll gather up the loose ends and see you in a couple of days. Goodbye.
We are two wild and crazy guys.
Come in.
Hello, Johnny.
Well, Mary.
Johnny, I came to tell you that I'm sorry I said what I did the last time we talked. Do you suppose... well, I don't know how to say it, but...
I do.
Miss Heath, do you suppose that little French girl would apologize to me if I looked her up?
Positive she would.
Ready, Master Control?
Ready, switch on.
Splendid. You will be even greater than your unfortunate predecessor. Enraged, aren't you? Fine. I'm enraged also. Tonight I shall call on Henry Morton, and you shall strike him down. Henry, the lotion has turned out to be better than I had hoped. I want you to try it.
Well, just leave it here, Doc, and I'll try it in the morning after shaving.
Smells good, doesn't it?
Yes, but isn't it too strong?
No. Evaporation quickly tones it down just to the right scent. Rub a few drops on your face.
Well, I'd rather wait until after I shave. Then my skin will be more tender and receptive to a lotion.
Just a little here. The texture of the skin there is always very delicate. I give you a few drops in your hand.
I haven't looked this pretty since I was a baby.
I hope you're right about that scent evaporating quickly. I smell the high heavens.
Perhaps that will be the secret of its success.
Well, you can never tell what's going to happen in this business.
You can believe me, Henry. You don't have to worry.
Yes, I can believe that, Doc. All of your formulas have been highly successful. Oh, I've been going over the report to the company's annual earnings. A net profit of over $1 million. Not bad, eh? When you remember what we built on. A mere $10,000 for your formula. You shouldn't have demanded all cash, Doc. You should have ridden along with us. Then you'd be rich, too. Oh, but then you've had a lot of fun in your laboratory with your experiments, dreaming up something new. You're a dreamer, Doc. Too much money is bad for dreamers.
So you try to pay me in flattery, telling me that I'm a dreamer. Well, I do dream. Dreams that you could never guess.
Your nerves are frayed, Doc. Now calm down. Get a grip on yourself. You've been working too hard on your formula.
Formula. That's but child's play for a great scientist. Your brain is too feeble to conceive what I have accomplished in the realm of science.
Doc, you've made some great scientific discovery. What is it?
When you'll find out, Henry, it'll be too late for you.
Oh, come, Doc. You can't pretend to control a man's destiny.
I've already proved it 3 times.
Go! Ain't I, a stinker?
I'm sorry. Perhaps you're right, Henry, about my working too hard. I guess I'm a little tired. I better go home and get some rest.
Sure. A night's sleep will do you good. Good night, Doc.
Goodbye, Henry.
That's it, man. Game over, man. It's game over.
$36J.
Hello?
Oh, that's you, Martin?
Yes, Henry.
I want you to call Chief of Police Wilkins to come to your house immediately. It's very important.
Chief's here now.
Well, don't let him leave until I get there.
What on earth's happened?
I think I've got a clue to all those murders. It may peter out, but if half what I suspect is true, it's the most diabolical plot that a madman ever concocted.
What is it?
Talk about the absent-minded professor. I forgot my hat.
Henry, what is it?
I'll tell you all about it when I get there.
I hope I didn't intrude on a private conversation.
No, nothing important.
I'm Scurvy. I'm Second.
I'm Sprinkles.
And you're watching The Mummy and the Monkey, Hairy Scary
Hangout.
I did it. Yay!
Thank you for coming in tonight, Mr. Summers, to get your poem read. Shall we begin? Let's start with your past. I see recently that you were involved in a terrible accident that caused you to lose a tremendous amount of weight. Now let's move on to your future. I see a long, hard life of manual labor in store for you. And that'll be $5 max. What? PayPal? No, cash only.
Woo! Wow! Hey, the plot sickens. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to
The Mummy and the Monkey's Hairy Scary Hangout.
At least the hosted portions, because obviously you're still there watching tonight's movie, The Double Bat. Ooh, and I don't know. I'm really mad at you, Janet. I'm so upset at you.
Why are you mad at me, Grim?
Remember the other day when you said you're going to buy lottery tickets, and you asked if I wanted to pitch in, and I said no, and you won $500. Now I'm mad at you.
Oh.
Because it's your what? This movie is. That's what this movie is.
So
Right?
Bela is taking out his frustrations because he made bad business decisions and took a really low payout rather than negotiate something better.
Yeah, and we could probably go. But meanwhile, someone in the chat said. I didn't even think about this, you know. That I'm sitting there, and they mentioned in the movie too, like, you know, he turned down that money, and you know, or turned down to stay in. He bought his, you know, he took the cash out, and walked, you know, from, you know, making money long term. That's his fault.
He could have gotten a better deal.
Someone in the chat said he has a method to grow tiny animals into giant ones. That's worth $1 billion right there. The guy is obviously...
Yeah, someone commented earlier, like, he can make giant chickens and then, like...
This guy's sitting on money and doesn't know it.
Yeah.
That's his problem. Let's see, I'll create aftershave that'll sell millions of dollars, but I'll only take, you know, 10 grand for or whatever. He took 5,000.
I mean, you could take, like, a house cat, like Louie or Earl, and turn them into, like, big panthers that are friendly.
We had that with the Big Ski-Tron skit.
Yeah, like like that.
Yeah, except only Yashu just made big cans of beer from little cans of beer. But that's what you do with it anyway, you know. But it's a very strange... That's why I love this movie. It's so all over the place.
Pretty much he goes crazy rather than, like, doing something better with his business dealings and just ends up killing people.
It's about a guy who's sitting on money and making all the bad decisions anyone could make. It's great. It's perfect. All right.
William Rochot said he said that. Okay.
Yeah,
I was trying to remember who made that comment.
You know what, William, as much as I've contemplated this movie throughout the years about, like, how wacky it is that he's mad at other people for his bad choices, I never thought about it. That didn't even dawn on me that he has yet another thing he could do.
Yeah.
He could take it to Shark Tank.
He could have.
What do you got there? Hello there, Shark Tank. I have a way to grow small mammals into giant atomic mammals.
Now that would be funny.
I really don't understand this. I'm gonna say I'm out.
That would be great. I'd like to see that Shark Tank. Hey,
Albert, wow, thank you for the super chat. Fun show tonight, Janet and Grim. Looking forward to the hangover.
Oh boy.
It's been a long week. Yes, so we are going to host the Hairy Scary Hangover after, but it might be cut just a little short. We'll
they call it in the business abbreviated.
Abbreviated.
Okay, but we'll hang on a little bit.
It'll be the after show chat show on our YouTube channel.
Yes.
But yeah, so our next segment coming up is What Do You Do?
Hey!
Or not, yeah, what do you do,
There
right?
you go. Wake up.
Okay, making sure I said that
Wake
right.
up, buddy. All right, here we go. What do you do? We start out with the theme song you all know and love to get you in the mood, and then we'll show you what someone did. All right?
Okay, sounds good.
What do you do when you're watching the Hangout? Do you watch on your PC? Do you watch on your phone, in a group or alone? Send us pics and let us see. What do you do when you're watching the Hangout? Does your hairy, scary show? Do you watch with your dog, or you sleep like a log? Send us pics and let us know, yeah.
Here's a fun fact, too, about this song, is that it was written by Ringo Starr, believe it or not. Our theme song.
I don't believe that.
It was a backup to What Do You Do If I Sang?
No.
What would you do? It's What Do You... Oh, he didn't write this?
No, Grim, you did.
Oh, it's Ringo Starr, S-T-A-H-R, different guy. All right. Anyway, our What Do You Do, our one and only What Do You Do, was actually a funny cartoon sent in by the one, the only, Marty! Oh, yeah, it's a Halloween theme one. Check this one out. And it starts out with Grim and Janet answering the door to a couple of trick-or-treaters, and...
Oh, wow.
And then what happens? Ah! They are scary. Those are very scary trick-or-treaters, let me tell you.
That's funny.
We would both be afraid for real. That's really nice work, Marty. As always, very cool.
Oh, thanks for sending us that,
We'll
Marty.
have to do something fun with this.
I think he said something like that he always sends like a Halloween one to us.
Yeah. I think he said it was, I mean, we may have even showed it before, but I like that one so much. I want to do something with it for our Halloween show. We'll reuse it for like a little bumper or something.
Repurpose it or something.
We'll put some screams in it. But thank you, Marty, as always. Pleasure to know you and your talent. Thank you for sending that in. It means the world to us, let me tell you.
Yeah, and if you guys want to send a what do you do picture, some people like to send in their artwork, you know, their drawings and doodles.
Xerox copies of their butt on the copy machine.
No, don't do that.
Why not?
Some people like to send in pictures of where they are around the world wearing our shirts. Or what they do when they watch a show. Maybe they have a projector or like a cool big screen TV with their gaming stuff set up.
Or like toys and stuff set around their television. We've seen people have that to watch whatever they watch, and sometimes we pop on their screen. But yeah, you can send it to themummyandthemonkey@gmail.com. And hey, we got another super chat from J. Michael Harris again.
Thank you, J. Michael Harris. We're going to be seeing him tomorrow for the Sober Not Mature podcast. We're going to be shooting a promo for it.
That's right.
And
we'll have that ready for next week's show. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And I don't know if we'll ever appear on there. Who knows? I'm working on both of those, by the way. But
Grim's always immature.
yes, soberly immature I am. But yeah, so we're going to talk to him. We're going to stop by the ossuary and film him and his buddy that do the show. And it's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to do a little promo there. But and then also we have a giveaway. This is the last call now, right?
Last call because I have to write all the names down.
For the prize giveaway.
Yeah.
So this is it.
So the prize giveaway is going to be 2 unclaimed prizes.
Ah, very good.
And they feel like DVDs. I don't remember what's in here because this is from like maybe a month ago or so.
You let us know when you get it what was in there because we don't know.
Yeah,
it's
so
all taped up.
I'm just going to throw these in a big envelope and just ship them out to tonight's winner.
Yeah.
And you have to send us an email to be a part of this because I have unclaimed prizes because people never emailed me their mailing addresses.
That's right. Some people don't watch to the end of the show, and we would just write their name down in the chat that we're in the chat, and if they don't tune in or scroll back, which is actually a brilliant thing because if you think about it, like 300 people watch the show, that maybe 300 more people will come back and go to the end of the show, which would count as a view.
So just email us at the address below, and then in the subject line have it say surprise.
I turn it off now because that's it.
Okay.
All right, good.
So there we go.
Good,
and yeah, I've got names building up there in the mummy bucket. We will pick a winner at the end of the show.
Yes, the Devil Bat. You know, this movie had a sequel as well.
It did.
It really did.
The Devil Bat's Daughter?
Yes.
And then I found there was a sequel from 2018. And I don't remember the name of it, but it came out in 2018.
Devil Bat's Mother.
Conrad Brooks was in it. It might have been one of his last movies.
Actually, you know what? I know what that one is. That one was actually like a really weird mashup of Archie Bunker and the Devil Bat. It was called the Dingbat.
Ah.
And it was interesting.
Would that be like a bat creature with the Archie Bunker face?
No, it'd be Edith.
Oh, it'd be Edith?
She's a dingbat.
Oh, yeah, because he called her Dingbat.
That's right. Oh. No, that wasn't the right one. Or, you know, there was a mashup between the Devil Bat and Archie Bunker. It was called the Dingbat.
There you go.
I didn't have my laughing machine right here, no. Oh, nice. Please. I'm here all week, folks. Don't worry about it. All right.
Okay, gang. Well, let's finish up the Devil Bat, and let's see what happens with Bela and his monster bat.
He did the monster bat.
The monster bat. It was a graveyard smash.
He did the bat. Oh, that doesn't sound right. All right, let's don't do that.
The monster bat.
Don't do the bat. All right, here we go. Here we go. The final part of the Devil Bat. We'll be right back.
I hope Henry was right about having a clue. But why didn't he explain more about it when he phoned?
When I insisted, he changed his tone as if he'd been interrupted. I was afraid that he might be overheard. What is that squeaky sound?
Oh, just some night noise.
Help!
I feel much better, Mr. Heath, since you asked us to stay in your home until this new devil bat has been killed. I've been worried about Mary.
What reason have you to believe that Mary is in danger?
That's none of your business, pal.
Only this. I'm convinced that someone is using the bat to wipe out the entire Heath and Morton families.
As a scientist, I assure you, the thought of a human controlling a bat is fantastic.
Just the same, no villager's been killed or even attacked.
You're forgetting, aren't you, that Mr. McGuire was attacked. He's not a member of either family.
Why, I'm practically a member of this family already. I'm going to marry Miss Heath's maid.
Oh, good for you.
Well, boys, I'll have Maxine show you to your rooms.
I must be running along home. It's past my bedtime. Good night, gentlemen.
Good night,
Good night, Martin.
Good night,
Good
Doc.
night, Doctor.
Goodbye, Mary.
Come along.
We used to swing with her.
Maxine?
Oui, mademoiselle. You better not be using my hair crimper on your bad place again.
Did you fill my perfume bottles with something new?
Oh, no, mademoiselle. I never touch your perfume.
It's funny. I don't recognize it. Perhaps Dad filled them as a surprise. He always does that with every new perfume the plant puts out.
Is there anything else?
No, Maxine, that's all. Good night.
Good night, mademoiselle.
Scat. Skedaddle. Adios. Arrivederci. Ciao. Aloha. Bug off.
Mary, what happened?
It was trying to get in the window. A big bat.
What is that? What are you talking about?
Oh, it was awful.
Mary, I want you to tell me everything you did just before that bat tried to get in.
No.
Well, first I took a bath. Then I brushed my hair, and Maxine came in and turned the covers down.
What else?
And then fastened the screen, which somehow had come unhooked.
Yeah? Go ahead, what else?
Well, then we talked about some new perfume that someone had put in my dressing table bottles. Dad, did you put any new perfume in my bottles?
No, I didn't.
Is this the stuff?
Yes.
Tommy, this smells like...
Hey, quiet. I've got a hunch that I want to follow up, and I'll need everybody's cooperation.
We'll do everything we can.
Of course.
What's Carruthers' number?
48J.
Operator, give me 48J, please. Hello, Dr. Carruthers. This is Johnny Layton. That's right. Something terrible has happened to Mary. Can you hurry over?
I'll be right there.
Good.
Oh, Johnny, I'm all right. I don't need a doctor.
That's where the cooperation part comes in, Mary. You'll have to pretend to be a nervous wreck. Mr. Heath, you and One Shot must help her trick Dr. Carruthers into staying here as long as you can.
Where are you going, Johnny?
To, do a little private bat hunting.
The devil bat tried to get through that window.
If she's suffering from fright, I give her a sedative. Where's Mr. Layton?
Why, I guess he's out in the garden hunting the devil bat.
Layton is a very brave young man. Give Miss Heath one of these every half an hour.
Oui, Doctor.
It will quieten her nerves.
But, Doc, hadn't you better stay until she's quieter?
She'll be all right in the morning.
Hey, Doc, I don't feel so good myself. Would you mind taking my temperature?
You look perfectly well, Mr. McGuire.
Well, you ought to see my tongue. It looks just like a squirrel's tail. Look.
Try some calomel. May have visitors tonight. And it would be dangerous for me if they found you here.
Hi, Doc. I hope I'm not intruding.
No, not at all. I heard you were out stalking the devil bat. Any success?
No, but I thought maybe you might be able to help me.
Well, I don't see how that's possible, but if you can suggest anything...
Well, you could give me some more of that new concoction of yours, that shaving lotion.
But how on earth could that possibly help catch the devil bat?
I've still got a crazy idea that if I douse myself with it, it might attract the killer.
I don't see how you can connect the two. But there is a bottle of the lotion on the table.
Thanks. You see, Doc, I figured out something. All four of the murdered people had this lotion on them when the devil bat struck. Now, my plan is to sit in the garden, and when the killer makes one of those power dives, I'll blast him.
Layton, I'm afraid all these murders have affected your mind.
Maybe you'd like to come along, Doc, and be an eyewitness.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
I'm sure it would be just a waste of time, but I'd be glad to watch your experiment.
Good. I knew I could count on you to help me.
Or whatever.
I tell you, Layton, expecting a bat to be attracted by the scent of a lotion is all foolishness. I think I better run around.
Ah, sit down, Doc. The devil bat's behind schedule tonight. You aren't very chummy tonight. What's the matter?
Firearms always make me nervous.
Oh, I thought maybe you didn't want to be sitting too close to me. Just in case the devil bat does show up.
According to your theory, the killer wouldn't attack me. I haven't any of that lotion on me.
You have now, Doc.
Why did you do that?
To make it a 50-50 proposition, Doc. Now sit down, and don't try any shenanigans. Not so funny when it's your own jugular vein that's in danger. Is it, Doc?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Maybe you made a mistake when you let that devil bat of yours out of the attic tonight. Don't worry about the bat killing you. I'm saving you for the hangman.
You're despicable.
Tell me, Doc, how did you develop a monster bat like that?
You wouldn't understand the scientific theory.
Meep, meep.
Hello, Chief. What are you doing out here?
Young fellow, don't think that you're the only man working on this case. And it was lucky I was here, too.
Thanks. Did you kill the devil bat?
No, he got away.
Well, here's one bird that didn't get away, and he's the murderer we've both been looking for.
Oh, really?
Quick, shoot it!
Meep, meep.
Where is it?
It's gone.
And so's the doctor.
Did you get the bat?
What happened? Doc Carruthers is the murderer, and he's hiding somewheres in the garden.
You fellas get back to the house and guard Mary. Come on.
Doctor! Dr. Crothers! Doctor! Has anything happened to Johnny? Is he hurt?
They took him up to my place. You better come along with me.
Meep, meep. Meep, meep.
Ah, crap.
That was Mary. Are you all right, Mary?
Go help Dr. Carruthers. He's over there.
That devil bat belonged to the doctor, Mary. He created it to commit those murders.
Well, it's too late to help the doc.
Darn, that's the end.
Hello, stay tuned for more from the Mummy and the Monkey.
Macabre here. Magic Macabre here. Tell me. Who be here?
All right, all you monster kids out there, get ready because they're finally here. It's the Mummy and the Monkey limited edition figurine set. Exclusively brought to you by These Comics and Toys. And don't forget to watch Mummy and the Monkey's Hairy Scary Hangout Friday nights at 10 p.m.
I know how much you love it. Hey! Woo! Where did my devil bag go? Oh, he's over there.
Please don't do that.
That scream. Oh my gosh. Hey!
I don't know why they made the bat squawk like a bird.
It was a human making that weird noise.
Yeah, that was kind of weird towards the end.
Reminded me of a girl I dated a long time ago. Anyway, yeah, so check your neck. You're all good. No bites, no marks, and you're alive. That's good. You survived the devil. You survived tonight's movie, The Devil Bat, baby. Woo!
Wow. And yeah,
So
Bela
bad.
went batty in The Devil Bat.
Yeah, again, this guy, his whole issue was making bad decisions, not seeing what he was sitting on at any time in
And
his
gets
career.
mad and takes it out on other people.
A very odd thing. So it's a little bit of a mental illness type of a movie, I think. I don't know what I'm watching.
He always plays like kind of a crazy character or a Dracula guy. And then, have you noticed there's always secret doors? There's always trap
this guy,
doors in every movie he's in.
Everything has a trapdoor, a secret panel.
A secret passageway.
I've never seen, this guy's loaded with them. Yeah, but think about that too. Like every movie, any of these mad scientists, they're sitting on gold mines.
Yeah, I mean,
these are revolutionary things, but they don't have the wherewithal. They're smart up to a point. They're not business savvy. They're intelligent, but they don't know business.
yeah, I mean, imagine if he could make infomercials for his, latest inventions and sell them on.
Do you want to increase the size of your manhood? Well,
oh no!
I have he can make that. He can make a portable little thing that
Oh
makes
my goodness!
other things. But I'm just saying,
Wow. Okay.
The devil pump. I call it the devil pump. Anyway,
He could make all sorts of products, right?
he could. He's not applying himself. In school, I remember that when they would tell me that I'm not applying myself. Remember
Yeah,
that?
so he could have taken all that energy and done something better. But
All you guys,
too late now for him.
gals out there you had problems in school, it was always because you didn't apply yourself. Bela doesn't apply himself, or any of these mad scientists in any of these movies. They have the smarts, but they're just not, business savvy. They gotta meet, I don't know.
Anyways.
It's weird, but there you go.
So, what's next, Grim?
A whole nother movie. No, nothing. We're gonna get into TV show time travel, right?
Yes, so we have our Cleveland TV show time travel segment.
That's what
and it's where we travel back in time and you get to see what was in the TV Guide programming for that weekend. Back in the day, before your streaming services, even before VCRs in some cases.
This for sure tonight, because we're gonna go back to 1965, I believe. This is a Goulardi one.
Whoa, 1965.
Yeah, I was gonna save this for Goulardi Fest, but I could always dig up other. He was on for 3 years, so I could find out more.
Okay.
But this is one we haven't shown in quite a while. I think it's an August or September one. We usually try to play one that's closer to the show date, when we're doing our live show, but it doesn't matter.
This'll do.
We haven't seen this one in a while, and I might have to turn the volume on this one down because it's an older one, so
the volume
it's
might
probably
be loud.
yes. Give me a sec. So here we go. Oh, wait a minute. What happened? Oh, I did. Wait a minute. Wait.
Whoops.
Let me see what I did with it.
He has to find the video.
Wait a minute. We might have to save it to them because I don't know where that.
Oh.
Do you see the?
No, I don't see the
thummy here.
No, I don't see the thumb drive.
Well,
that's okay. We'll save it for an episode.
I thought I had it all ready to go here. What did I do?
I thought you did too.
What?
I asked you, is it all saved? You're like, yeah.
Well, I got most of the show in here, and I think I forgot the one thing. I did put it onto the thumb drive, but maybe I didn't bring it down.
That's okay. I mean, we had everything else.
Happens. Okay, so you know what?
We'll just save that for another episode.
We'll just save it because I think what people care about more now than even that is who's going to win tonight's prize drawing.
Yes, it's the prize giveaway.
And I get my little sound effect machine here because it has a drum roll on it, so we'll do the drum roll.
Okay, so we are giving away the unclaimed prizes to one lucky prize winner. We're just going to throw these in an envelope and, you know, send it out to the winner. They feel like DVDs. I honestly don't remember what
Who
DVDs.
knows? It could be an old address book of ours. Could be, who knows, a cookbook.
It's a mystery.
My diary. I don't know. It could be
You keep a diary?
a journal. Sorry.
I'm learning more and more about you every day. Okay, so let's shake up my mummy bucket. Shake, shake, shake.
Ba-da-da-da-da.
Shake, shake, shake. Shake my bucket. Shake my bucket. Hey, I didn't do that. That's you. All right, let's pick a winner. Stirring it up. Stirring up the bucket.
Ready?
Okay, I picked a name.
Okay, let me do the drum roll. Ready?
Ready. And the winner is Michael and Terry Shook.
Yay!
The Shooks. Yay!
Oh.
They won the mystery surprise prize pack. The unclaimed mystery surprise prize pack.
All right, that's awesome.
Try saying that 10 times
To the
fast.
Shooks, and I made that corny joke earlier in the show, the beginning of the show, about you shook me all night long. Well, now they'll be able to get the surprise pack, and not just a prize pack, a surprise pack, because even we don't know what's in it.
Yeah, I don't remember. It's from a while back ago.
All right.
So, very cool, guys. Congratulations. And, you know, you're all winners in my book just for hanging out and watching us.
You can't
lose. And people were saying in the chat that we reached over 100 likes
Thank
on
you.
our video. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. That really does help with the visibility on our channel. So
Give
yeah,
yourself a hand
please give the videos a like. You can even go back and check out our old videos.
Yes, we have 180.
And like all of those too.
Yeah, we don't have all 180 up on our YouTube page, but we have a good chunk on there. Close to 100, I believe.
Yeah, something like that. And Tom McCann, hello. He commented several times, "Hello, Mummy and Monkey."
So
and we did see your comment. It's just we're kind of doing the show and we can't always.
We don't say hello to every but, you know, hello to you, Tom McCann.
Yeah.
Love your shoe store. It's awesome. I used to buy shoes there all the time back in the day. Yeah, was it Buster Brown or was that a different one?
That was a different one. Tom McCann, and then they later sold him at Kmart.
Tom McCann had the Earth shoes, I believe. You know those.
They were like the leather loafer shoes.
Yeah, I remember. I like that logo. Tom,
like school shoes or something.
Went there as a wee ape, as I say, and bought a lot of shoes for my feet.
They might have made saddle shoes too. I remember the saddle shoes.
They probably did, Tom McCann. Yeah.
I miss those. I want a pair of saddle shoes.
I'm all for it. Anyway,
all right, gang. Well, thank you so much for hanging with us.
So it's at Euclid Avenue. I remember that's you know, downtown. You take the bus down there and go get some shoes. All right, for school or whatever.
All right, so give us like a couple minutes. We're gonna
a couple of minutes.
A couple of minutes. We're gonna wrap this up.
Put some minutes. Give
us some minutes.
Couple of minutes.
A couple of minutes, and we will be back with the Hairy Scary Hangover. We're gonna chat with y'all a little bit longer.
That's right. So thank you for joining us tonight for our 180th episode of the Hairy Scary Hangout, and we'll see you next time. So see you later, alligators.
Good night. Good fright. Mwah. Bye-bye.
Wait a minute.
Uh-oh.
My laugh ran out when I did. Okay, here we go. Bye.
Bye.